all over. And maybe about 10 years ago, I really kind of started expanding business leaders, CEOs, executives, anybody that really kind of wanted to master the concept of focus, belief, confidence. So that's what I specialize in.
So that's very interesting because I heard today that it always starts with the body. But I wanna get your take on it because from what I understand, your take is it starts with the mind, or
Absolutely.
it's
Yep.
all of the
Yeah.
okay.
So think of it this way: that if you think about like a big building, right? I don't care whatever the activity is. It could be running a podcast, it could be a sport, it could be anything. And if that building has 10 levels, right? 10 floors.
Hmm.
And the first floor, like for you, could be um, you know, the graphics of your show. The second one is your microphone, all those important things that make up, kind of hosting a good podcast. Well, the foundation of that building is what happens in here. How you think, how you focus. Um, are you confident? Are you apprehensive? Can you control your emotions? So the mindset piece is really like 90% of everything. That is where it starts. Um, you could pick your activity, pick your sport, certainly pick your profession, but the mindset piece, the mentality, that is the most important. Because at some point, right, everybody, if you think about like the highest of high athletes, what separates them physically is very very small. Like everybody is amazing, so what's the difference? Why do some thrive and why do others not thrive? It's very rarely the physical, it's almost always the mental.
Wow, that's so interesting because I love trash TV, right? And there's one show I forgot how it's called now. There's this doctor who's always trying to help those obese patients, right? They cannot stop eating. They're
Yep, yep.
overeating to death. And and I just watched this thing. I was like, what's wrong with them? What's like I cannot stop wondering. It's probably something up here, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a whole other,
Oh,
when you get start dealing with disorders, but I it's the power of the mind, right? So it's this concept of what drives the decisions, right? Why can some people walk into a room where they don't know anybody and feel comfortable, and other people are like deathly afraid? How can you sit in that chair and feel confident in what you're doing, have a clear vision, and others would be like deathly afraid? They wouldn't even be able to get a word out. The difference is up here. That's the foundation for everything. So that's really kind of what I specialize in. But it bleeds into all aspects. But I like trash TV too, though. So don't get me wrong, I like it too.
okay, that's very cool, man. So we know, like, let's say we now identified. I don't want to say the problem, but let's call it the solution. The solution is in the mind. How
Always, always.
how would you go about that? Like, how would you help someone? Like,
So a lot of it almost seems, I'm not going to say obvious, but it's a lot of um, kind of stripping things back to like its basic level, right? So in anything, normally the place I start, it just happens to be with a lot of very talented athletes. I'm trying to understand for them, what is success? Like what does success even mean? Like to play well. I help me understand